And welcome everybody. Rolling through some technical hurdles right now. Um, have changed my display on my side to show 4K, whereas it'll output in 1080 for you guys. And with that, I'm having to resize a lot of this. Oh my god, this stuff. So let's get that. Good times. And we'll just kill this. Well, might be able to get it resized. I guess that'll work. Welcome to the creation side of this YouTube thing. I think everything else should be good. Anyways, yeah, so here we are in Jackson Hole. Was planning on doing the 757 as we previously discussed in the last live stream. Jumped into the 7.5, trying to make sure everything was squared away because I haven't flown it a whole lot, and I had to send back my honeycomb throttle. All the throttle stuff was set up to the honeycomb, and because that is in the process of getting exchanged with honeycomb, I'm having to use my Airbus throttles, which don't work correctly. So there was that issue. Couldn't get the reversers to go, just a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, you know what, screw it. If I want to get this last leg done tonight, then we need to just do something that's already set up. All my Airbuses are set. So figured, you know what, let's do Jackson Hole. So I went and bought the Exynos Jackson Hole for XP11, which is my second time buying it. And then also I bought Denver as well. Probably spent about $60 on scenery just for this stream to hopefully make up for not flying the 7.5 like we thought we were going to do. Tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and hopefully try to get all the 7.5 stuff squared away with my Airbus throttles and all that stuff, and be able to fly the 7.5 and probably the 7.4, or not 7.4, but the 7.3, maybe the 7.6 as well. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow will be an all Boeing day if I can get everything squared away. So without further ado, we are going to be pushing it pretty tight on this stream. If I want to get it done, we need to get going pretty quick. So I'm going to set up the airplane, get everything rolling, and then we'll start paying attention to the chat. So into the airplane we go. We already got the ADRs working on getting the line because that takes forever. Crew supply is on. Ground control, CVR test. Looks good. Engine 1. Engine 2. Engine 3. It's good. Strobes to auto. Nav in the 2 position since we're flying from the right seat. Seatbelts will stay off. Smoking comes to auto. Emergency exit lights are armed. I'm sure it's cold up here, so let's turn on some heat for the passengers. Sweet. Coming down to the McDo. So that's gonna be too small. Yeah, it's a little small. Well, we'll try it. Maybe we'll make this a little bit faster. Let's see. Data. AC status. Nav data is current. Init. KJAC. To KDEN. Insert. Align IRS. We are United 406 today, or tonight. UAL 406. We'll put that here. For our alternate, we are carrying Grand Junction. KGJ, wherever the J's at. T. And we're going to fly CI-99, 31,000 feet. Temperature up there today is EQ, man. Good to see you back. Thank you for coming to hang out. Hope you caught my spiel on why we're not flying the 7.5. I was having too many technical issues, too much stuff to change and get set up, so we're going to try to do that tomorrow. Minus 50 on the temp. And even though we're doing another Airbus, this one should be a little bit fun. Coming out of Jackson Hole, we're gonna be pretty tight getting out of here on the short runway. Oh wait, I need to get. Oh, I guess it's running. Cool. Okay, my weather is running. Let's see. Flight plan. Jackson Hole departure off runway 19 on the Alpine 3. Transition's gonna be KICNE. Oh, I guess there is no transition. Cool. It's just KICNE. It's already in there. From there, we're gonna go direct OCS. I don't know what this hold is. Let's see. Oscar, Charlie, Sierra. Nope. Nope. I want to clear whatever that is. Get that out of here. Cool. And then from there, we're going to go direct MJANE on the Flatty 3 arrival. So Denver, arrival, planning ILS 34 left. The weather's pretty crappy in Denver, a lot of winter precip. Let's see, Flatty on the MJANE, where you at? Why is there no, oh, these are, damn it, I always do this. Transition onto the approach, duh. That's what happens when you try to move fast. We'll do the furthest one out, and we can shortcut it if need be. So we'll do Calher on the MJANE transition, insert, get rid of that discon. Probably have another one further down, and that'll be alright. That'll be for vectors. Cool. Secondary, we'll copy the secondary, or copy the active to the secondary, in case we need to change any runways. Rad nav, not worried about, we'll leave that be. Now let's get our passengers underway. Aviation Geek, good to see you back, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I don't think you were here yet, but we're not flying the 7.5. I was having too many technical issues, too much stuff not set up. Had to send my honeycomb throttles back, which all the throttle stuff was bound to that. While I'm waiting for that to get exchanged, I'm having to use my Airbus throttles, and it wasn't working right with the Boeing, etc., etc. Gonna try to get it all set up tomorrow, and hopefully fly all Boeing tomorrow. Sweet. Wait, go back. We ain't no 7.3. A319. Let's try, I think there's United on here. Yep, open, custom safety briefing, United, cool, open that. Why? What does that connect to? XP11. I know I've got that. Yeah, it's freaking installed, dude. I thought plugins, where you at? Resources. Yeah, XP11. Is there like a executable I can run? I don't know why all of a sudden XPIPC is not working. Let's try. I think there's a. Is there like a way to refresh plugins that y'all know of? This is super annoying. It was just working. Sending multicast from wrong IP address. But whatever. Boss lady's home. Mine will be too. That's why I'm trying to get this going. Ugh, I really wanted that. I like the sounds. Developer. I thought there was somewhere you could reload plugins, but I guess not. Sometimes I really hate flight simulators. Alright, screw it. Alright, let's go to Toliss. We'll get our passengers on that way and we'll get out of here quicker. Let's see. What does this look like? I like the chocolates, so we'll leave that even though they're not painted. Alright, our planned zero fuel weight is 121.1. Cool. Fuel is 15.6. Alright, that's done. Back down here, we'll go to the initb page. So our zero fuel weight's 121.1. And our CG is 29.5. Block fuel 15.6. 0.2 on the taxi. Zero this out. Final time reserve fuel is 3.2. Cool. Over to perf. Flaps to Toga. We are looking at trim setting of down 0.1. Flex temp none. Transitions in there. 117, 125, and 129. And that should be good for that. Ground services, we need to get the APU going. Alright, on this departure, let's see. Top altitude is 15,000 feet. Current weather in Jackson Hole. Winds are 160 at 6. 10 statute miles clear. Temperature's minus 10. Dew point minus 18. Altimeter's 29.83. Sweet. Everything else looks good. Alright. APU is available. We'll skip the 3-minute warm up on that. Disconnect here, Toliss. Disconnect, disconnect. And before we do the pushback, let's do this. Preferences, auto disconnect. Oh my god, it still won't let me push nothing. This fucking thing. We were having issues with this on the last stream. Let's go graphics, windowed. Oh my god. And I can't kill it because of this menu. What did we do last time? Just bear with me guys while I'm trying to then it goes away. Thank you. God. As if this shit's not already a pain in the ass enough. Alright. Better pushback. Pre-plan.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright, here we go. Let's get a departure brief. This will be a right seat takeoff. 319 for tail strike avoidance, no MELs or CDLs. Be a 2-engine taxi. Our taxi route's going to be straight down. No runways or hot spots to cross. Terrain is a factor. Weather's not a factor. If we have to stop before V1, be my decision to reject the takeoff. Come to complete stop. Set the parking brake. Call the flight attendants to the station. Analyze the situation. Call for any ECAM actions or emergency evacuation checklist as required. After V1, we're going to dodge mountain, speed up, clean up, engine out. Today on this flight is 74:30. Will be takeoff weight's 136.3, max 137, so we're below max landing weight, and landing runway will be 19. If all goes as planned, we're going to fly the Alpine 3 SID. Top altitude 15,000. We'll be squawking 2,000 as of now, unless we get into any controlled airspace. Departure brief's complete. Turn on the beacon. Everything else looks good. Cool. Alright, let's get this guy hooked up.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Before start checklist, maintenance log and tails on board and check. Copper preps complete, gear pins covers are removed, signs are on, auto aiders are nav. Fuel required is 14.3. We've got 15.6 on board. EFB is checked. Altimeters 2983 set. Windows, doors, and slides are closed and armed. Beacon is on. Thrust levers are in idle. Parking brake is on. Transponder is in auto. Before start checklist is complete. Just waiting on this dude. Alright, flight directors are on. Constraints come on.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
VORs are on, everything is set. Man, I just wish daggum Pacx, or the, whatever it's called, the XP11 was working. So I don't think it initialized. Another getting ready to push out. We'll kill my face, and we'll jump back on the camera as we get up into the climb.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Brakes release, clear push.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, good start on on 1, rolling number 2. Could have taken off with a tailwind, so we wouldn't have to clear that terrain that's behind us that we'll be taking off into, but we're relatively heavy with all the fuel and the passengers. We're only 15.6 on the fuel. Not just a whole lot, but this is a pretty short runway. Got a total of 6,300 feet of runway.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Let's see, and it's not even grooved. So if it were wet, we would have some pretty huge performance issues. And yep, we will be in Toga on this departure. Good start on 2. After start flow, engine mode selected normal on the spoilers. Reset rudder trim. Flaps 2 for takeoff. TA. And it's down just a tad. Cool. 2 engine taxi, so we'll kill the APU. After start checklist.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Thank you, y'all are slow. Have a good one. Yellow electric pump is off. Rudder trim is 0. After start checklist is complete. And we're just waiting on these dudes. And it's showing us the pin. Flash the light. We're good to go. Let's get out of here. Alright, mini brief. Takeoff runway will be runway 19. Our gross weight is 136.6. Fuel on board is 15.5. Flap config is 2, V speeds is 117, 129, no flex. Initial altitude is 15,000 feet. Standard transition in our first fix is KICNE. Mini brief complete. Flight controls check. We got full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, and neutral. And non-pilot flying would do theirs. Minus the rudder. Alright. That is complete now before takeoff flow. Cool. Jackson Hole traffic, United 406 is taxiing into runway 19. Will be exiting the airspace to the southwest, Jackson Hole. Sweet. Now, before takeoff checklist above the line, gross weight comparisons complete. Pitch trim is 30.1% CG set. V1 VR V2 flex is 117, 125, 129, no flex. Flaps to flight. Instruments are checked, flight controls are checked, ECM memo takeoff all green, ECM status is checked. Predicted wind shear is on auto, TCAS code set to TARA, cabin crews advised, mini brief is complete. Before takeoff checklist to the line is finished. Cabana! Let's go! Yes, let's get it! No de-icing is required. Obviously, still cold as hell outside, but no precip. Now in Denver, Jeff Cabana, if you are at work, sir, feel free to put the METAR in the chat. If not, then once we get up, we'll take a look-sees. But when I previously looked, the weather looked like shit, which is gonna make this fun. Definitely gonna be an ILS approach. Jackson Hole traffic. United 406 departing off runway 19, exiting airspace to the southwest. Jackson Hole. Alright, we're gonna hold it right here. Get the lights on. And before takeoff checklist, below the line runway, or takeoff runway is 19, it's confirmed. Fuel, 14.3 required, 15.4 on board. Engine mode selectors, normal, bleed packs are set. Before takeoff checklist, below the line is complete. Now we're going to try to keep as much of this usable runway that we can get. We gonna need it. Clear on the approach, clear down the runway. Alrighty. Let's rock and roll. Holding the brakes down, looking for symmetrical thrust. Man, Toga SRS runway auto thrust blue. The Kona started for the Toga. 8 knots thrust set. Neutral by 100. There's V1. And up the throttle. And rotate. Got a positive rate. Gear up. Nav. It's on the spoilers. Acceleration altitude, nose down, get a positive trend on the airspeed. Positive trend. Thrust climb. Nose down, keep that acceleration coming. Stay down in this ravine. Not accelerating very well. This is a high altitude airport. Already at 10,000 feet MSL. And there's flap 1 speed. Let's go flaps 1. And we'll go flaps up. Not a fan of the flight directors in X-Plane. Kind of move around a little too fast, a little too wiggly for compared to real life. Alright, we'll go autopilot 2. If we can get clear of all this terrain, which it looks like we pretty much are, we can go take a shortcut over to OCS, whatever that is. OCS is Rock Springs. At KICNE, we're supposed to have 14,000 on board. About 500 pounds from that. 15 miles from KICNE. We look on terrain out there. A little close. Anyways, after takeoff checklist, landing gears up, flaps retracted, bleed packs are set, APU is off. After takeoff checklist completed. Awesome. Go and open climb, try to climb as fast as we can. I'm gonna hold our speed right here so we can increase that climb rate. Now we're going up to 2,000, 22, 23, 24. Should climb pretty good. Definitely going to have to do a flight back into here. Didn't spend $60 on scenery to just do one or two flights. Alright, that's 15,000. Let's keep it going. Up to our final of 31. Jackson, the whole traffic. United 406 is clear of the airspace. We are exiting 2D Southwest, Jackson Hole. Shaq, thank you, sir. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the hello. And we'll definitely be watching your stream. Faux show. Alright, I think we look good. Let's go direct to our next fix. OCS, insert, put her in. Definitely doesn't climb that great. It's nice and high altitude. Thank you, Aviation Geek. Appreciate it. Wasn't other than a short runway. Wasn't too terribly hard. And big up. Shaq's the man. Get 2 shirts from him. So you expect me to start repping those on the live streams. Alright, there's transition altitude. Kick it over to 1, 2, and 7 o'clock. Now we're supposed to land 0100Z. So exactly an hour. Girlfriend will definitely be home by then. So we got to fix routes. Go Mistish, whatever the hell that is. Direct Mistish. Insert. And we're going to change our cruise. Just think about flying a little bit lower. Go 270. Did I tell you that? 270. airplane won't let us change. It's weird. Like this. Didn't think about that. It's here. Cool. There we go. Mountain waves are kicking us around pretty good. As always, guys, if you haven't yet, please smash that like button. Definitely helps the algorithm. Helps me get a little bit more traction on the channel. This stuff ain't cheap, and definitely don't do it for to not have a pain in my ass, because everybody knows who does this stuff that this software can be a big pain in the keystroke. Please, please, please smash that like button if you haven't yet. Very much appreciated. Might have to pump just to get out of this stuff. Alright, let's see, what is our... Alright, let's go ahead and pre-program the McDo for the arrival. Just a little step ahead. 1,000 to go. 27 blue. Alright, let's see. So as of right now, latest ATIS is November, and winds are 020 at 6, 9 miles, light snow, broken at 37, overcast 5,000, temperatures minus 14, dew point minus 19, altimeter 3014. Approaches in use, expect ILS approach with 34 right, 35 left, 35 right. Interesting. Alright. So let's go here. Arrival. ILS 34 right, we're currently clearing from left. Flat E3. Onto that approach. Be free. That's pretty cool. I guess maybe that's not a transition. There it is. And then MJANE. Insert. Full heading. Insert. Nav, and we look good. Alright, manage speed, now that we're at cruise. Looks like we're above all this stuff, so we feel that mini ice. Now we can select airports that we're, now that we're at cruise, for situational awareness. Leave that seatbelt sign on, obviously getting kicked around quite a bit. Alright, so under the performance, winds are R020 at 6. And if y'all are wondering why all my stuff's so small, it's because I'm in 4K on this side. Can't wait to see what troll bandit on there. Saw his name pop up. It's always a troll whenever he's trolling around. Anyways, temperature is -14. The altimeter is 3014. And just in case, actually, let's plan on. Oh wait, there's only a Cat 1 on 3-4, right? 3-4 though. Right, special authorization, 35 left, special authorization. Where's the damn? I guess all the Cat 2, Cat 3s are. Oh my god, did they actually take all the Cat 2, Cat 3s out? Because I know Denver is not affected with the 5G node on them. So I don't know why there would not be any Cat 2, Cat 3s. But there's no Cat 2, Cat 3s in these plates. Cat 1. What the hell? What are we supposed to do if we got a damn Cat 2, Cat 3? Alright, so we'll look at 3-4 right, Cat 1 special authorization. Ceiling of 150, RVR 1400. Wouldn't it be funny if there was a controller and they started reading out RVRs on a flight sim? So for those of you who don't know what RVR is runway visual range, basically visibility down a runway in feet. I see you're wearing an LSU shirt. I too am a fan of losing teams. Yeah, man, me too. The Bengals. Bastard. Are you working today? It's been seeing a lot of OT stuff come out. Nobody picked it up. It's VFR in Denver now. Let's see. Hopefully that changes by the time we get there. Because I want to shoot a low vis. These rides suck. See what WSI is showing. Oh yeah, those surface bar thingamajigs look terrible. Crossing the jet stream. Trough. So for Denver, they're see when they're tapped. Zulu time, midnight 9Z. Went there in about an hour. Oh yeah, weather's good on our way. 5 miles light snow broken at 2000. Hour after we get there, it's 2 miles light snow mist overcast 1500. Tomorrow night. This time tomorrow night, 1 mile light snow overcast 1200. So maybe we'll fly into Denver tomorrow night. Like Rio always says, get dirty with flaps. Fun. So have y'all been short-handed today? Did anybody actually pick up that midday shift or whatever it was that was out? For those of you who can't tell, Senior Jeff Cabana is a fellow dispatchee co-worker of mine. Hillbilly Gypsy. Man, I actually thought about that name. I can't get over it. Hello again. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for coming back, hanging out with us. So I know on the last stream we talked about we're going to fly the 7.5, but there's way too much stuff that's not set up in my 7.5. Mainly because I have the honeycomb throttles. Mine were, oh my god, y'all are short 2 people. That's fun. Really glad mine worked. Not that I'd even be there yet. But anyways, I have the honeycomb throttles. Mine were defective, so I had to send them back to get them exchanged. I'm waiting to get my new set back. All my throttles for the 7.5 were bound to that throttle quadrant. Couldn't really get stuff to work very well with my Airbus throttles. I'm gonna try to dive into it tomorrow morning and get everything squared away. If I can get everything set up, tomorrow we'll fly Boeing all day. We'll do 7.5, 7.6, 7.3. Get some flights in on those. But I just couldn't get everything set up in time to be able to complete a leg tonight. So I figured we'll just go ahead and stick with stuff that works and run the United 319 into Denver. The United does not have winglets on their 319s, but I like the way the winglets look, so went with it. This flight would absolutely suck in real life, these rides. Still pissed my Pacx ain't working. See what Shaq's got. Anywho, I should have put the beam points in so we know where we're at based off our old flight plan. Top descent is near like Folsom. Prison Blues. Actually just picked up the Honeycomb Bravo, still getting used to it, quite different from the Logitech. Yeah, very, very much different. I haven't flown the Logitech in, God, years and years. Had the Logitech, and then I went with CH products, like little fighter one or whatever, which was left-handed, and that throttle is actually the reason why I started flying from the right seat. And then, like, once I got this TCA Airbus throttle, and then Honeycomb, I just never went back. So now we fly from the wrong side. Hashtag simulations, because I want to be different. Everybody's a captain, right, in the flight sim world, so I want to be different, so I fly from the wrong side, the right seat. That's the story behind it. Hey, we got Tower in Denver now, sweet. So if we stay there, 3235, get that preset. We are on COM 2. We're gonna say 3235. Hey, Cabana, just so you know, good sir, don't go around saying this at work, just in case, but my dog has 2 cancerous tumors. She has 2 cancerous tumors, had them removed today. She needs to be under surveillance for a short period, so I might have to take a personal day on Thursday, maybe, just because Crystal works. She's off Friday through Sunday, so Still selected speed. My pilot buddies tell me that selected speed actually keeps the engines from fluctuating too much. So yeah, I might have to take a personal day. I'll do it early though, so that people will have time to pick it up instead of leaving y'all short-handed. But we'll see. Probably not, but maybe. It's a good thing Pacx ain't working today, because they wouldn't be very happy. Damn. Forgot I was supposed to take my steak out of the freezer tonight for dinner. Shucks, I'm just gonna have to get some fast foods in here. Tough. What time is Sean? So right now it's midnight 17. We're due to be on the ground still at 0100Z. What are you making up no time with these shortcuts and flying lower? Although I don't think this thing knows what the winds are. Steady wind, top of climb. That's gonna be the wrong altitude though. Shut down. Other winds. Here we go. 300 is 248 at 103. Damn, going lower may actually be worse. It's from the west. Where are we getting that number at? 14 knots. It's definitely 232 at 82. There we go. Frog. KDEN. 3, 4. Left. I already know my girlfriend's gonna bitch because I'm gonna be on my computer flying whenever she gets home. Hashtag no girl. FO told me to tell you hello last night on Anchorage, by the way. Was his name Tom? Or was his name Matt? I'm trying to think of the FOs that I know. Most of the guys I know are captains. I don't know. I actually know several. Terrible rides. She gave me one of those like annoyed emojis. So I give a kissy emoji. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. Saw him, I probably would. Let's see. Maybe we should descend. I mean, I think the rides have been pretty shitty. Regardless. Oh, this mountain wave. A lot of folks coming into Denver on Vatsim, it looks like. The FO's name wasn't John Lee, was it? I think he's still FO. So I guess if approach or center doesn't take over, then I'll just contact tower on the approach. Let's go KDEN, then fix info, and then we'll do 20 nautical miles since Denver's relatively high altitude. We're still. Oh, okay. That dude's a good dude. Former Marine, combat infantryman, 2 tours overseas, and a lot of fun. We went and raided Bass Pro one day on their Black Rifle coffee. Not shortcut this thing even more. Let's go Bronco. Our top of the scene is, or BB, whatever, however the hell you would say that. So yeah, beam points. Serves. Cool, so now we still have all of our old fixes with the beam next to it. The boat code, I don't know how you say it. Info November is still current. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit about the approach. Assuming that we're going to get 3-4 right. That's what still is the anus. Braking action advisories are in effect. Let's see. This is really struggling with that crosswind. Alright, so we're coming in on the Flatty 3. We are direct. Alright, we are direct. Boboko. From there, we'll need to be crossing Flatty at or below flight level 220, at or above flight level 1900. And we'll just follow these crossing constraints all the way down. I'm going to brief every one of them. Bottom altitude is 11,000. We'll swing that down around to high mom, and then turning, possibly getting vectors depending on the tower. We'll look at it's only 9 miles, light snow, so we'll do the regular Cat 1. Our frequency is 111.1, final approach course is 353, final approach fix is Cordy at 7,000. Touchdown zone elevation is 5,354 feet. If we go miss, we'll climb to 5,800 and a climbing left turn to 10,000 feet on a 270 heading, turning straight toward those mountains. Let's see, it's a standard 3-degree glide slope. Approach lights, Papillon on the left, and again, climb 58, climbing left turn 10,000 on a 270 heading. And we'll let ATC vector us back around, or we'll do it ourselves depending on what towers got going on. to shoot this approach, we need 200-foot ceilings, and that's weird. 200-foot ceiling. Oh, where are we at? Captain, 200. RVR 1800 or 3/8 of a mile. That's really weird. Lots of numbers. But that's the touchdown zone lights or centerline lights are out. So 3/8 of a mile. That's fine. We got no issue. With the RVR 1800 or flight director autopilot down to descent and altitude, we have flight director, so we're good on that. On 34 right, we have high intensity runway lights, centerline lights, approach lights, touchdown zone lights, PAPI on the left, 3-degree glide slope, RVR is reporting, and from the glide slope we have 10,949 feet of runway. It's 150 feet wide. Once we land on 34 right, we'll probably exit on Fox 8 or Fox 9, and take Fox down to the terminal. This is an ILS, so we will arm the ILS push buttons, and we will auto brake low. Denver Center. Come on over. Ain't a whole lot of wing flex on this thing, is it? Just a little bit. $560. Imagine this is just going to be playing the same thing that the digital ADIS is, although sometimes they do throw some extra sim stuff in here.
3014. Expect ILS navigation for visual approach. Runway 34 right. Runway 35 left, runway 35 right. All navigation Zulu approach is in view. Departing runway 8, runway 25, runway 34 left. Air transport 3 back aside padding or first waypoint with takeoff clearance. Noise is to airmen. Bird activity within the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. International Airport Data Information Foxtrot 23530 left 020 and fix. Visibility niner. Glide snow. Ceiling 3 south 700 road. 5 south snow percent. Temperature -14. Dew is -19er. Altimeter 3014. Expect ILS navigation. Visual
Whatever
approach.
this thing's saying is wrong.
Runway 34 right, runway 35 left, runway 35 right.
Than what's published.
All navigation Zulu approach is in view.
So it sounded like he was saying at midnight 35. What time was that? It's not even that late yet that day. Midnight 29. But anyways, in real world METAR reporting showing wind 0507 at 1 mile and a quarter, light snow, overcast 28, temperatures -14, dew point -19, altimeter 30, 15, tower visibility is 4 miles. Cool. So yeah, we're actually going to apply some reduced visibility. Dang, I'm back. Probably missed the whole flight. Well, you didn't miss anything other than just flying around, getting shit kicked out of us. with some mountain wave. We did just brief up the approach. We're planning the ILS Cat 1. We do have the ILS Special Authorization Cat 1 set to the side in case we need it. Visibility just dropped in Denver to 1.25 miles, which I was kind of hoping for. So we'll see what happens. I guess Shaq was talking about a real flight that's got to work. I thought he was talking about a stream. I didn't think it was streaming today. Denver ATIS, digital ATIS, showing info. Oscars. I don't know what this Foxtrot is. Getting close to our top of descent. About 19 miles or so. Up on the phone, my boss bitching about my tiny raise. was it you bitching or was he bitching? Or she? Been friends with my boss for 10 years. Oh, so I guess it was probably you. So I spawned up in Denver a while ago before starting the stream, and it seemed like it might be a little frame rate heavy, the Denver airport scenery, so hopefully it's not too bad. With the added weather and stuff, I'm sure it's not going to be the best if it does kill the frames. Alright, so there's our top of descents, which are keep us back over the constraints. And bottom altitude is, what was it, 11,000? 11,000. So let's dial that down. That's faster. Manage speed. Go manage descent as well. This managed descent should maintain roughly 1,000 feet per minute until catching up with the glide path, which is indicated by the green dot. As it comes down, the aircraft will steepen its descent. Thrust idle. I don't want to land at 9 miles. I want to land at 1.25 miles. Next cross constraint is 250 knots. We're going to bring out those spoilers. Most certainly me. Well shit, you only got 6 kids to raise, so, you know, understand why you'd want one. better one. Slow down nicely. Thrust idle. Altitude is that guy at? Got an Allegiant above us. I don't know what his altitude is. Stow the spoilers. Hoping to find that other airplane. But Atlanta's so behind with Vatsim flights that we probably passed us a hot minute ago. So now that PMDG is in beta, I wonder how much longer the wait time is. From the updates I've been reading, oh no, they're still on. Thought Tower left. Sounds like they're pretty much just in the refining phase, so like everything's pretty much working how it's supposed to. Rob even said that like they could send the airplane out to us today, and for most of us the airplane would work exactly how it would need to for like flight to flight operation. But for those who want failures and stuff like that, it does need some refining. So I would imagine not too much longer. For sure another 2 weeks, because he's got a podcast and he was talking about chiming in on that. Some podcast is scheduled here in a couple of weeks, and he was talking as if the plane's not coming out until after that. So I would anticipate at least more than 2 weeks. Still current there. Still the same. Ugh. My live weather engine's not updating fast enough. It's still showing. There you go. There. Still showing 9 miles. I want a low vis approach. Alright, so the next, the altimeter setting, let's listen to ATIS one more time.
For ATIS information, Golf.
Golf.
0023 Zulu Special.
Oh, okay.
West 040 and 7. Visibility 1¼ Light snow. Ceiling 2,800 over test. Temperature -14. Dew point -19. Altimeter 3015. Expect ILS for navigation. Runway 34 right. Runway 35 left. Runway 35 right. Most navigation Zulu approach is in use. Departing runway 8. Runway 25. Runway 34 left. Aircraft must reach back assigned heading or first waypoint with takeoff clearance. Northward to airmen. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Golf.
Golf. Golfy boy.
For International Airport ATIS.
Shut your mouth. I'm beating everybody at pool. There you go. Good thing I'm not playing you, because I suck. Our raises were frozen at the beginning of COVID. Every other department's gotten a raise since, but my department still hasn't gotten one. That's try not to cuss too much. Bullshit. Speed. Alright, approach brief. Briefing or approach checklist. Briefing's complete. Approach stable by 1,000 feet. Off the ground. ECM status is checked. Seatbelts are on. Minimum's 200 set. Engine NEIs 1 and 2 are off. And altimeter's 30, 15, set. minute. Yeah, that's bullshit, man. I would be raising hell as well. I really wish they were landing south. We'd have to do this whole downwind thing. Since the weather's trending down, let's go. Let's plug in the special authorization, which isn't much different. We'll be changing the minimums to 150 feet instead of 200. Get you down 50 feet lower. Let's see. Perfect. Next. Decision height. Good thing we're doing this because I didn't know that wasn't in there. 150. 0507. Minus 14. Is 3015. Alright, as Rio would say, we're in the soup. I'll go ahead and get those landing lights on since we will be get on the ground a little bit quicker. It says we're at 12,000 feet now, but we're really like 7,000 feet since the airport altitude is a bit higher, around 5,000 feet, 300 feet. And I'll probably cut it early to Bengal. And we'll kill my face in. I'll see y'all down in Denver. Hopefully. Never know. Simulators. Ice is not detected. We're literally in snow. Static air temperature is negative 19 degrees. Total air temperature is negative 12 degrees. We are absolutely in ice conditions. Approach 5,800, 10,000, 270 heading. Oh, good enough. I like that thing, it looks pretty neat. So we're going to get parallel to Bingle, then we'll go direct to Bingle, and once we turn direct, we'll check in with Tower. So if he wants to give us a squawk code, we can get that in sooner than later before we get too busy. Alright, let's go flaps 2. Direct Bingle. Turning. Denver Tower, United 406 is turning base, direct Bingle 10,000 feet, we have information golf.
United 406, Denver Tower, contact me on a 5-mile final.
Roger, we'll contact you on a 5-mile final for United 406. And will you be needing any sort of squawk code?
United 1821, stand by. Stand by.
Alright, go ahead and arm the approach. Let's do
United 406, you can squawk 0671.
0671 for United 406. We are on a 20-mile final as of now. Still active. No. There we go. There's a turn. And we'll go 170 to 7. Give ourselves just a little bit of time to get fully configured with this nasty weather. Lodestar. We can go ahead on the second autopilot channel. Lights Lodestar. Airport's in sight. Speed, Lights, Slope, Star, Lodestar, Captain Dual Autopilot 1 and 2. Should start coming come down here any second. There we go. Flat slope. Localizer. Missed approach altitude set. Looking good. Although we are speeding up a little bit more than I would like. Throw out a dab of spoilers just to try to get us back in that round where we want to be. Mile final.
$2,500.
And we are below flap 2 speed, so go call for flaps 2. Flaps 2. Speed checks, flaps 2. Myself and Shaq have been talking about doing a shared cockpit video.
2,000.
Or shared cockpit flying in the Airbus. Hopefully we get around to it. But do it shared cockpit would be a lot of fun. Go do the correct call outs and all that stuff. Read out and challenge on the checklist. We're at 8 miles. Drop down to 170. Airport's in sight. Damn it. I want a mile and a quarter. Okay, so sweet. Showing a mile and a quarter on the weather engine, so hopefully here in a second the viz will
United 406 Denver Tower, wind 0407, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 right, United 406. Alright, clear to land. Turn the lights on. And we'll go, make sure this is, yep. Manage speed, gear down, arm spoilers, flaps, trace. Why is it not?
1,000.
Flaps full. Landing flight attendants. Landing checklist. Oh, cabin crews advised. Auto thrust, speed. Auto brakes, low. EQ memo, landing, all green. Landing checklist is complete. Nope, there go the frame rates. Wow, X-plane will disconnect. At Denver Tower, United 406, we are having some low frame rates that may disconnect us, just FYI.
406, no problem, there's no traffic around, just do what you gotta do.
There it goes. Forcibly disconnected.
500.
More shit. Let's pause. Maybe we can change some of this stuff real quick. Get our So hopefully that will just be paused on the approach and then we can reconnect. Had a feeling that this was going to happen. Alright, Tower, we are back with you.
Roger.
400.
Bit of a crosswind.
$300.
100 above.
Aim at those piano keys, compensate for the flare.
200.
Minimum.
Continue.
100.
What the
50.
shit?
40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10.
5.
Retard.
What the hell is that on the runway? Alright, weird. Spoilers, reverse green, and decel. Advertisements on the runway, pretty much. Clean her up.
Yeah, 406, taxi to parking via Foxtrot, ramp of your choice.
Roger, we'll taxi you over to gate of our choice via Foxtrot. Thanks for your services tonight, and have a good one. 9 at 406. Turn off them lights and neither. So I think it's showing stuff on the runway because I turned the scenery down so far, so low. That's probably, it's probably trying to say like, yo, turn stuff back up to see buildings or something. Because I don't think I see any buildings over there. Negative 51 is what Valanta's reporting. Negative 55 on Delta. There we go, now we got some buildings. Although they look jacked up. pillar. Sound is. Really not digging these sounds. Thank you. And even with all the stuff turned low, we're still getting less than 20 frames. It's going to disconnect us. So let's disconnect, and then let's turn this back up. So we can at least get, because it's showing like you can see straight up underneath the terminal. So duly noted, fly out of Denver, do not fly in. And you still see out of the damn thing. Got a marshmallow though, that's pretty cool. Toggle brake set. And AP is on, so we can kill 2, and then 1. Beacon off. Seatbelt sign off. Kill pumps off. And the dome light come on. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely dying on the frame rates. Maybe I can get rid of these little driving things somehow. Maybe that'll help some. I want to see what this says. Something. Alright, so for the replay, let's kill all that stuff off. We'll turn on a little bit of light as well, get some sun. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Now Denver Center is controlled. Of course. As soon as we land, Denver Center becomes controlled. Naturally. Follow the Delta Pirate. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of stuff's going. And we'll get rid of Volanta. So it's not multi-recording stuff. And we'll get rid of that. Alright, Alt. First, let's change our main menu, flight configuration. Right now, does it still change the time?
500.
Damn it. There we go. Over the hill we go.
Minimum
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10, 5. Retard.
It definitely doesn't look like 55 or 51 or whatever it was supposed to be. At least we didn't float. We would have hit that little incline in the runway had we floated. Alright guys, well that will do it for tonight's stream. As always, I want to thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. It's always great hanging out with the flight sim community and you wonderful people. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to try to and get all of my flight controls squared away with all the Boeing airplanes and the other controls. I'm still relatively new to X-Plane, so getting flight sim control set up can be a little bit of a challenge for myself, but nonetheless going to give it my best shot, and hopefully we'll be flying the 7.5 and the 7.3 and then maybe the 7.6 tomorrow. Other than take care of my dog, nothing to do tomorrow, so nonetheless I hope everybody has a great night, and hopefully y'all come check out tomorrow. And again, if you haven't yet, please smash that like button, helps me out very much. And until next time, stay on the wrong side. Y'all have a good